you are not behind. You are just preparing for your moment. Last year, I had a conversation with a friend and they were asking me what I thought that they should be doing with their time so that they could get ahead. And I told them that they should just read books. And for some reason, that answer was just not enough. And they felt like what I said was not really helping them. And it was clear that they kind of wrote it off and they weren't hearing me. So from where I stand today, I stand by what I said. And sometimes instead of trying to figure out what you can be doing to like rush toward your progress that you're trying to make and your goals, it's like sometimes the best thing to do when you don't know exactly where you're going is to just prepare yourself. Like just work on you fundamentally. It could be going to the gym, it could be reading books, it could be anything, really. But the most important thing is to just be prepared, because sometimes you're going to get an opportunity, but you're not going to be ready for it anyway. So you're better off just preparing yourself, because at all times you can know objectively that you're making progress on just becoming the best version of you. And then when those opportunities come, you'll be ready to bounce on them. And just for a personal example, because a lot of you have seen this, if you're watching this video, you probably already saw this happen, where this channel that I started on YouTube went from 0 subscribers to 40,000 now in less than 40 days. And that's just a personal example. I'm not trying to brag. I don't care about that. And that metric means really nothing. But the point is that I've spent a decade learning how the internet works, learning how these social media platforms work, and also grinding hard on understanding economics and financial markets. So by the time I was putting my message out there for people to listen to, they were really hearing it, and it resonated. So the point is just this, like, just because also you're not seeing progress in your life, or you're not going toward that big overarching goal that you have, it doesn't mean that you're not actually progressing, just because you don't see it, right? And that is one of the most important things in entrepreneurship or in trying to accomplish your goals in general, is to realize that there's going to be a lot of failure, for one. And there's going to be a lot of time where you don't see anything. It's just like investing, right? With compound interest. Like, you're not going to see the impact of that compound interest until you're like 20, 30 years in. But once you get to that point, right, then you hit the J curve, right? You hit that part of the curve where it just goes straight up. And, once again, my personal example is just proof, right, of how it can be sometimes. But it's not even a portion of what's possible for you when you do the things that are making yourself more prepared for what's coming. If you enjoyed this message, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.